Imagine being stranded hundreds of miles above Earth, your ride home potentially compromised. That's the situation 3 Chinese astronauts found themselves in after a spacecraft malfunction. But don't worry, there's a rescue mission underway. Here's the full story. On November 25, 2025, Beijing announced the launch of the Shenzhou 22 spacecraft. Its primary mission? To ensure the safe return of 3 astronauts currently stationed on the Tiangong space station. These astronauts arrived at Tiangong on November 1, 2025, aboard a previous mission. But here's where it gets controversial. A problem arose with another spacecraft, potentially leaving the current crew in a precarious situation. Earlier in November, the Shenzhou 20 mission encountered a significant setback. During their planned return to Earth, a window on their spacecraft sustained damage. This forced a 9-day delay while a solution was devised. Ultimately, the Shenzhou 21 spacecraft, which had just delivered a replacement crew to Tiangong, was used to bring the Shenzhou 20 astronauts back home. While the Shenzhou 20 crew landed safely, the incident highlighted a critical vulnerability. What happens when a spacecraft is deemed unsafe for return? The 3 astronauts who arrived on Shenzhou 21 were now temporarily without a guaranteed escape route in case of an emergency on Tiangong. The damaged Shenzhou 20 spacecraft, currently still in space, will eventually be brought back to Earth for a thorough assessment, according to Chinese state broadcaster CCTV. Initial evaluations indicated that the spacecraft no longer met the stringent safety standards required for transporting astronauts. And this is the part most people miss: the successful return of the Shenzhou 20 crew doesn't negate the underlying risk, it simply underscores the need for robust backup plans and redundant systems in space travel. These missions to the Tiangong space station are a key component of China's ambitious and rapidly expanding space program. Over the past few years, China has been meticulously constructing the Tiangong station, adding modules one by one. Think of it like building a house in space, piece by piece. It's worth noting that China's development of Tiangong was partly fueled by its exclusion from the International Space Station, ISS. The US cited national security concerns, largely due to the Chinese space program's ties to its military, as the reason for the exclusion. This decision, while understandable given the geopolitical landscape, has undeniably spurred China's independent space ambitions. Tiangong, meaning Heavenly Palace, welcomed its first crew in 2021. While smaller than the International Space Station, which has been operating for an impressive 25 years, Tiangong represents a significant achievement for China and a growing force in space exploration. So, what do you think? Was the US justified in excluding China from the ISS, or did that decision inadvertently accelerate China's space program and create a potential competitor in space? And what are your thoughts on the risks and rewards of space exploration, especially when things don't go according to plan? Share your thoughts in the comments below.